What is going on today? I am doing a trailer reaction for Toy Story 5. I know the trailer came out like a few days ago, but I just got back from going to a competition for my school, so I wasn't able to record anything. And I could have recorded something, but it wouldn't have been a very good or well edited trailer reaction, and I'm not going to do anything that's less than quality from my standards for this channel going forward. I've learned too much to go back to what I used to do when I was a young kid. So, without further ado, let us dive into a trailer for a movie that takes me back to me being a young kid. Right? The irony of that. In 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Do you, Forky, take Karen Beverly to be your beloved bride?
Yeehaw! I now pronounce you husband.
Oh, new animation
and
style.
Knife.
Whoa.
Poison the maid of honor.
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
Hi there,
iPad.
I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Extinction.
iPad
Not
kids.
again.
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I'm so
I wanna
glad I
talk to
wasn't
you,
part of that
Device.
generation.
Call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now here, me and the toys have been working all summer
Now in Spanish.
con los gemelos Jordan al otro lado del
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Jesse, hello?
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
Oh, wow.
Tex invaded our house too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is...
That's for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
Okay.
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, Woody?
It's called a poncho, Forky.
Ooh. How is a toy balding?
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace.
Well, I guess he's fading.
been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
What?
We're gonna need backup.
Yo, this looks great.
She's getting away, boss!
Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Yeah.
Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye.
Buzz, you stay here. I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho.
It's
That-
good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
Okay. So, I have already... I can't say that I haven't heard the conversation already online of people getting upset that they're kind of like reanimating Jesse's like backstory from the Toy Story 2. Man, who cares? This isn't the people who grew up on Toy Story. They're not making this for us. I mean, yeah, they got a plot that kind of is for us, but they figure the generation that watched Toy Story stopped watching it after the third one. It wasn't for us after that one. That's why a lot of us think that the third one should have been the final one, and now they've got 4 and 5. You know, don't get me wrong. I was in that same kind of boat. Then, 9 years after the third one came out, we got Toy Story 4, and I thought, that's interesting. And the story, I was like, oh, I really liked that, I liked that, well, technically the third one was, our childhoods of, accepting, and it felt like a nice end to the trilogy and to the story. The stories themselves, I saw where they went with it with the fourth one to give, Woody his happy ending and bring Bonnie back, and things like that. But it's a kid's franchise, man. I shouldn't be saying this more. I can't say anything. I'm a hypocrite when it comes to, you know, complaining about bad animated movies that are made for kids. I can't say that I don't say that. I've had many reviews of movies that were animated that I really didn't like, that other people loved. But with Toy Story, it's like, you know what? Let them keep making what's going to make them money. Disney is going to pump these out until we stop watching them, and we're not going to stop making them money for them. Even if we stopped going to see these movies in theaters because we don't want them to make money. They got Walt Disney. They got the Disney World, Disneyland. They got all the Toy Story park like themes and toys. I mean, the toys don't sell as much as they used to. And I'm just kind of pulling that out of my butt because I don't know sales like that. But, with the technology coming along, with the generations that are, newer than me, who grew up with iPads and all this technology, I was on the tail end of it. I didn't have any electronics in my house besides a computer until I was like 7th grade. So like, my formative years, I grew up without smartphones or iPads. The closest thing I had to an iPad when I was a kid up until, gosh, I don't know, 2014 was a Kindle Fire. And I didn't even have an iPad until I was around 20. Granted, I didn't really need it because I had the smartphone. But yeah, I thought it looks great. I like the idea of the story, something that actually feels meaningful about, that us as people can, like, our generation and even parents who are going to take their kids to see this, no doubt, they're going to be able to relate to it because it's like, yep, this is what happens to these toys when technology becomes the thing that is more addictive to kids than playing with toys or Legos. I'll also make that as a point too. The reason that Lego has shifted gears from making Lego sets that are affordable for kids to play with to now making more sets for adults and they're more expensive is simply the fact that the last generation that really played with Legos quite a bit was my generation. And we're all adults now. Some of us have kids. Other people like me who will not ever have kids. I don't buy Legos like I used to. I did a couple years ago. I had a whole Lego craze. That's how the ADHD stuff is you pick something, you get really fascinated into it. And then one day you're just like, I'm done. I'm going to find something else to focus on. I bought a bunch of them. I bought a lot of the big ones because they interested me. Us, my generation, we're now adults with our own money. Of course, we're going to be the ones that they want to gear towards because we're the ones who are spending the money to buy that stuff. Companies either have to shift, like, the newer generations, they're just not the same as we once were. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. Technology is helpful to society and its detriment. Only time will tell whether or not we should have thought before we made all this technology. Says the guy wearing an Apple Watch, filming this on an iPhone, and wearing Meta glasses, because why not? But let me know what you thought of the trailer down below. Are you excited for this, or are you one of the ones who still wishes they would have stopped at 3? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video and subscribe for more content. And if you'd like to hear more of me talking about life and not just movies, make sure to let it be known to me so that I can see it, so that I can make more content based off of that, because I do want to start doing it. But I just don't know what to talk about yet. Until next time, guys and gals and everyone around, peace out.